Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Today it's a tad bit different from the usual, so I'm gonna try to do a ZATSUDAN slash ASMR. I'm not sure if my mic can actually pick up whatever I'm doing, like the sounds. But if that can be considered ASMR, then why not, right? Welcome lights, welcome church, welcome to the stream. Let's go. Oh, nice starting screen. Yo, Snooze is amazing. Yeah, Snooze did a really awesome job for the starting screen. Yeah, it's so good. This is like the second day I'm using it. Hey. So what I'm doing today, I'm not playing any games. I'll be working on stream, so feel free to work with me. I will cut off the background pretty soon because I think the background will be slightly distracting for you if I'm doing the ASMR. But at one point, there's a timer on the top left hand side of the stream, which is 20 minutes. So every 20 minutes, we'll have a break from whatever we are doing. For me, it's working. So after 20 minutes, we'll have like another 5 minutes chit chat and then another 20 minutes working. So we can work together and hopefully it'll help you out in being productive in whatever you may be working. So I will still be looking at a chat at all times while I'm working. So feel free to drop a message or anything on the chat while I'm working, because I'll be able to see them. So ASMR stream Snooze will be aroused. Not really, because this is just, I mean, this is purely just working stream. So whoever wants to work with me or like just hang out, you feel free to do so, because yeah. This is my first time, so this is like a testing phase. Oh, speaking of which, I some of you may or may not know, I have a new starting screen and an ending scene. So my starting screen was actually made by Snooze, including the animation and everything. I'm just gonna quickly pull them out to share it with you guys, cause I just felt like it's necessary to. They and the ending scene was actually made by Light. They both did a really awesome job to finish it. My schedules, what's it called, image, and as well as the thumbnail for this was actually made by Light. So first off, let me share the starting screen. Oh, that's pretty big. Let me just quickly minimize that. So this starting screen was actually made by Snooze, and we have one more, which is where's my, oh my god, this is driving me insane. I should have done this from the start, but I did not, because I totally, totally slipped my mind. But oh, there we go. Okay. So uh sorry, I got cut off cover chat for a real bit. So on the left hand side, it's made by Snooze. So she did a really awesome job to do the illustration and the animation. Even though it's her first time doing the animation and everything, she was really dedicated to it. And on the right hand side, it's actually done by Light. Light did my ending scene. uh we had in mind to like connect this two and get inspiration from my original very first starting and ending scene. And Light actually decided to add a mini doll of me at a corner, like to give off ending scene, which is like a resting time kind of thing. And then at the start, it's like a bit hints of my lore, I would say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. These are the two. They made this two scenes, which I'm really happy and proud of them to have like did an awesome job. So anyway, welcome Taku, welcome to the stream. I'll work after I ate dinner. Okay, have a lovely meal. Have a lovely dinner. Trick. All right. I do have work too. Okay, then feel free to do your work with me. Without further ado, let's start the timer, shall we? I'm gonna enhance the timer a little bit bigger, a tad bit bigger. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. It might work. I'm gonna start with the timer. Let me just quickly do some things so that it's easier for you to actually see. Uh, there we go. And then we just do a bit of here and there. So we have a 20 minutes timer right now. So every 20 minutes, like I said earlier, every 20 minutes we will take a break, and then a 5 minutes break, and then go back to the 20 minutes work. So you guys will have a more productive way of working. So without further ado, let's start the timer then, shall we? And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Once again, I'm gonna cut off the BGM. Yep. Okay. Once again, I'll be watching you guys while I'm working as well. So feel free. Please let me know the audio is okay. Oh. Um. Um. Okay. It's break time, guys. It's break time. How do you guys manage to progress in whatever you guys are doing? We have a 5 minutes break time. If fan is gone with the windlass huff and puff in this house. I'm sorry, cause right now the apartment I'm staying in actually it's not very what do you call it it's not like noise insulated because like I'm living in a rented apartment and it's not good to like stick on those like foam like those foams that you can put on the walls and stuff. I don't have that right now, and the fan is actually coming from my cooler and a fan that I have to keep myself cool in this room. And here's something really funny, cause actually my lights went out 2 minutes before I start the stream, so I was like, oh dear, the lights went out. Like the light in the room that I'm in for my workspace, it actually like you know it it went out. So I'm actually surviving on a small night light that's bright enough for me to see things. But thankfully, I'm just for today. I'm just working using my laptop. So that's why you hear a lot of clicking and typing sound, because that's literally what I was doing the whole time. I hope you guys had actually did some productive work during that 20 minutes, I guess. I think it's gonna go on for like an hour or so, cause I kind of, but yeah. For those who actually came to yesterday's podcast, Memories Down the Abyss. How do you guys think of the podcast? Well, Korea and you had fun. After the podcast, we were like chatting a little bit, and he was like, it's actually quite interesting, and it was like quite fun. And it doesn't felt like a very formal kind of like podcast in our interview, because like first of all we are like both of us were friends, so there's not much problems, I would guess. Like we wouldn't have any issues when we are chatting on stream. But like when it comes to podcast, because he's in ZATSUDAN, and then I was kind of worried that I would make him feel like a pretty like formal, but I'm glad that I didn't actually make it very formal for him, because I didn't I for my podcast I wanted a very chill kind of atmospheric stream, and like basically it's like a conversational open stream rather than just like going all full on out with like asking questions all the time. Like just getting to know each other is pretty fun. So yeah, actually I have a new another guest this coming weekend. If you have actually seen my schedule on Twitter, I've really announced who is my guest. Feel free to drop in any questions on the Marshmallow or the Google form that I've linked for that podcast. It's yeah. I'm a bit nervous because I'm not very close to my guests, but like we do know each other for a certain period of time. Yeah. Hello, Snooze. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. But the podcast was really fun. I'm glad it was quite fun for you guys. Like we did touch some deep topics, I would say, because excuse me, because there are some questions that made us thought really deep about it. That's why we talked about it. But like, yeah, I mean that's how podcasts work, right? It's not all the time fun and easy. Like we the main purpose of the podcast is actually to share my guests basically share everyone's opinion and their journey into VTubing. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, like I don't, I don't think it's. I think it was okay, I guess. Uh, break time over. Um, I have. So what I'm actually doing for this stream, the 20 minutes work and a 5 minutes break, is actually what I normally do most of the time, where I felt like this is a way to make it like a more productive way of working. Because if you work for long hours and you don't take break in between, you do like some people might get lost in the thoughts. I'm one of them at times, but I've learned that taking breaks in between actually helps to improve your productivity for the current thing that you're working. Let's say, for example, you're writing your lore and you need a time break, like a break time from like to organize your thoughts or anything like that. I think it helps in general. I yeah, like even when we like some people, even when they stream or before they prepare for streams, they actually do get breaks. Because when we stream, I know this is a bit off topic, but I just felt like since we're on this topic, when we stream, it's not just like we start up stream and then everything just go with the stream, and then after the stream ends, you just end the stream, and then you are free for the rest of the day. Actually, no, that's not really how. At least for me, that's not really how it works for me. Cause um, when before stream, you have quite a bit prepared depending on your content. Like for me, when it comes to podcasts, I actually prepare at least the day before the stream, and an hour before the stream starts, I will check if everything's fine, if things are working, and then I will ask the guests to come in with me to have a chit chat session for like maybe at least like an half an hour earlier, something like that. And then from there, we kind of work things out, and then we start a podcast. And then after the podcast, I will work on my other stuff, probably the next stream, or I'll work on like some things I have to do for like projects and stuff. But yeah, and with that, let's sub kaiju. Hi. Hi. And with that, we will go back to working for another 20 minutes, and we'll have a 5 minutes break after that. Again, I'm sorry. Like I said in, in the chat, I'm sorry. Like there's like noisy wind noise, cause my mic, when I have my suppression, like the suppression on, it doesn't like compressor or suppressor on, it doesn't pick up the noises and doesn't make that ASMR. The only thing it picks up is my clicking of my mouse. So in order for you guys to hear the typing noise of at least I'm actually working, I had to off it, so that resulted in the fan noises coming from the laptop and my fan itself. But yeah, if it's too noisy or distracting, I can always, remove put it back on, like how I'm talking right now. You don't really hear the fan noises. But yeah, if it's too distracting, please let me know. Because the main point of the stream is to work together so that you guys have productive time to do whatever you're working, and work with me while I'm working as well. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the money to. I don't have the funds to prepare to buy a freaking ASMR mic. I wanted to get it, like, but like the other day, I was like looking at the prices, like, nah, this is gonna cost me a lot, and like, and it's not for now. But if there's anyone who would like to donate to me, please feel free. Every cent counts to help me improve my streams. Just you guys are not obliged to like you don't have to donate, please. I'm just joking. But yeah, okay, let's go back to our work, and we'll work for another 20 minutes, and then we'll come back and have a chit chat then. And it's break time again. Ah. It's break time again. Yay! Oh my god. I know this is kind of boring, I guess, cuz I first of all, like, what kind of ASMR is this? Cuz you can only hear the fan noises and probably that little bit of like me typing and clicking my mouse. But yeah, I know it's kind of boring to some of you guys, but I figured that I would just test things out for now. Because I did thought of having like ASMR contents in the future, but from the looks of it, it's gonna be pretty tough. Because my current microphone, it's not really suitable for ASMR at all. At least like to pick it up. So I think maybe one day I will actually do a proper ASMR content. Which you working on? Oh, like what am I working on? I'm actually working on a script. I'm unable to disclose what the script is about, but I'm working on a script for a client, and I'm basically working, and I did some replying of messages and emails, and that's practically it. That's practically me working, and I'm also working on a bit of some stuff for streams. I've been focusing on doing some stream stuff for example, for a podcast, I have to do some of my research on my guests and what are some topics that can be mentioned, and probably ways to improve my my stream. I'm actually also working on currently I'm actually working on my debut, I would say. Like some of the people might know, but I'm actually preparing for my debut. It's maybe in end of August or September ish, somewhere there. Uh, but I'm still considering if I want to do a debut and just wing it because I'm practically already streaming quite frequently without a debut stream. But will you guys actually be interested to, you know, see me do a debut stream? Because I don't know. Are you guys even interested in that? Because there's I don't really know what to do. I do have like a few thoughts in mind on what to do for a debut stream, but do you guys actually have anything that you guys want to see from a debut stream? Oh, actually, do you guys even want to see me debut? Like, there's not much there. I don't think there's much differences in a debut stream. Oh, Taco, you're on your way home. Oh, have a safe trip back home. Please be careful on your way home, though. Debut Kai, yes. Dub when? Oh, you mean debut when? Actually, are you guys even really interested in that? Because like, I don't know. If you guys are actually interested in it, I'll probably pull in some teasers here and there within the next month or so. Yeah, I'll be pulling up teasers during August, but my ideal plan is somewhere in mid or end of August to do a debut. But after much consideration, I'm like yeah, like I'm a bit concerned. Like there isn't much difference in having me debuting and then not debuting, cause like it's about the same. Probably for the debut, you get to actually know my story, my character's lore, character design, and yeah, oh yeah, and like a few other stuff. Like yeah, it's not gonna be much difference. That's why I kind of like was considering, do you guys even actually want to see me debut? Because what I'm doing is just streaming, and that's done. I'm not that. I don't have a very big of a plan, but actually, what do you guys even want to see in my debut stream? Like, I don't know about debuting because I'm not. I don't really have a huge following, and like it doesn't really matter to me if I have a huge number or not. But like, if you guys want to see it, I will make it happen. I guess, even though I'm technically preparing for it. Is that what I can say? Taku. No, as in I'm already home. Oh, oh, you are home. Oh, okay, okay. So you were on your way home, and then you just recently just reached home. Fun fact: I have not ate, but for the first time, I have a snack right beside me. My keyboard is not gonna get dirty because I have like a pair of chopsticks I could use rather than using my fingers. But it's a pain to eat with like no lights on. The only source of light I had is like a small table light and like my laptop and my screen. It's it just went out, like my light went out like 2 minutes before stream starts. So, hmm, don't mind me. I'm just eating my snack because I haven't ate. Um, you know. And advice that a big VTuber said to do it, just do it, and have fun with it. You don't know it might happen. Actually, I honestly that advice actually stuck to me before. I think I've heard of that advice before. Like honestly, I'm just streaming for, my fun. I mean, I do want to do a debut, but like debut is like a pretty hyped up thing recently. Like recently I've been like looking and supporting a lot of acquaintances and some of my friends who are like debuting. So like I don't know, like I have like a different sense of feeling towards the word debuting. Like you like normally debut you would mention like you are you just started streaming, something like that. But for me, I'm considered pre-debut because I've started streaming before I actually made a debut stream. But it could be possible that I'm actually having a proper model. I'm not gonna say what, but just a little teaser for whoever's here. I am having another model, not this one that you're looking at right now. A more advanced model, I would say. I've been busy preparing for it, and somewhere in August you'll see it. Maybe I'll do a debut stream to introduce my model and stuff. However, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, then don't. You do you okay? Thank you. I actually want to do it, but like I don't know. Like as time passes by, I kind of feel like my views of debut is pretty different, I guess. Like compared to when I first think about debut streams, because most people debut like to introduce themselves. I started streaming without actually introducing myself. Like there are people like, oh, I'm a VTuber, or I'm a that is like, it doesn't matter if you're like PNG or like 2D or 3D VTuber. Everyone's a VTuber as long as you have an avatar. But Like they'll say, "Oh, let's say I'm a demon VTuber, or like I'm a barista VTuber, I'm a mafia VTuber." Like for Korea Newgate, he's a mafia ex mafia hitman ghost VTuber, and then there's me. I'm like my background is pretty mysterious, and you don't really know what's in my background. So 2D. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It could be 2D, or it could still be 3. It's 3D. What? It could be 2D. It could be 3D. It could be just uh PNG. I don't know. I can't tell you what it is, cause you'll get to know when I do announce it, cause I'm slowly, you know, if I'm gonna do a debut stream, I'm slowly gonna do some teasers here and there. I'm back. What I miss in big VTuber stuff. Oh, welcome back, Trick. Welcome back. Nothing much. We were just talking about our thoughts on debut streams, like, you know. So they are. Wait, what? So they are always doing a debut. Yeah. Yeah, that a lot of VTubers do some debut, whether they're PNG or, but mostly people who do debut streams are like they're live 2D or like 3D models rather than PNG, which is kind of sad. I've known quite a few successful PNG tubers, and they've never really thought about doing a debut stream because they felt like a debut stream using a PNG model, it's not that happening. Like there's nothing they can do. That's why they felt like if one is gonna do a debut stream, they have to be live 2D or 3D, which is pretty sad because they think that there's a limitation of expression, everything, which I kind of understand because I'm using PNG as well. Very specific. What do you mean by very specific, Taco? Not paying attention with a dub look on face. I mean, we're pretty much just talking whatever comes into mind. I mean, if I do a debut stream, will you guys come? Now I'm curious. Will you guys even come if I were to do a debut stream? Definitely, the one thing I can hint you guys is when I do the debut stream, I will no longer be using this PNG. Very specific 3 example of lore there, Kai. I see you. The thing is, the lores that I say have no relations to my lore. I'm just giving examples of lores that I know of. Yeah, like a very commonly used background for VTubers. Of course, it's nice to hear that people will come for his stream and starts to. I mean, we're pretty much just talking and chit chatting at this point, because, you know. Oh, I forgot to turn on BGM. We might not do another 20-minute session of work, because I think I've done pretty much work done, and I don't want to stream too long today, because it's just me working and ASMR stuff, but my ASMR stuff is not that good, so, you know. In general, they do debut anytime. Doesn't matter if you used to stream before or just start. You can make it very hype, like if you show up to my stream, I will eat hot stuff or do silly stuff. That's a very good recommendation, I guess. But the thing is, I have a good spicy tolerance. I have a good spice tolerance, so I don't know to what extent my reaction could be. Maybe but one thing I can maybe do is horror game because I suck at it so much. Like if you guys have been watching on some of my VODs or like watching me stream, whenever there's jump scares or horror related games, yeah, I suck at those. Like really, really bad. Taco, what's that? What's that expression? What's that mean? So right now we can just chit chat rather than doing some work. Cause I mean we can catch up to one another. Like ZATSUDAN. It's called ZATSUDAN. In general, this stream is supposed to be ZATSUDAN than ASMR. So that need eyes. Here's the thing. I don't really get brain freeze. I've never actually had brain freeze in my long life. Yeah, I've never got brain freeze, at least not that I know of. My spice tolerance is horrible. I mean, some people can build up on spice level, like the tolerance of spices, like the spiciness they can handle. Like I know a friend that couldn't eat spicy food back then, and then now she eats way spicier food than I can. I was like, bro, is your taste bud dead or do you not taste the spice? Duh. A horror game at 12 a.m. Here's the thing. Whenever I stream, or at least I play horror games, it's actually nighttime. And that itself is pretty creepy because I live alone in my apartment. So, but I've played horror games at 3 a.m. before. Like people say don't play horror games at 12 or like 3 a.m. I've done that. And I it was so creepy. Like the ambience was so creepy, and I live in a pretty quiet neighborhood compared to most of the city areas. Like I live in a city, that's true, but it's not that like bustling. It's pretty more on the slightly on the more quiet side of the city. Solo fast mode? No. If you want me to play solo fast mode, here's the thing. If I were to play solo fast mode, you won't see any progress at all in Phasmophobia. No. You won't see a single you will see me stuck in the truck and not figure out the ghost at all. Literally. You can ask those who have played Phasmophobia with me. It was pretty horrible. I played a game similar to Phasmophobia. I think it's called Devour, and I've only played it once. It's a 4-player game, but at that point in time we had only 3 players, including myself, and I was unable to clip it because when I recorded it, some technical difficulties happened, so I was unable to put it up as a clip. But I believe that there were others that actually clipped it. I'm not sure, but it was way back then. It was like before I've actually started streaming. Yeah, it was way before that, and it was pretty funny because when we were playing Devour, I thought the game, because it's so similar to the Phasmophobia, so I thought the game mechanism was the same, where there's a safe zone. Apparently not. Apparently not. The whole game area is a hunting zone. So, and I thought if I was, because we were playing, we were trying to, we weren't clear of the objective, because the downside of Devour was pretty bad. Like not bad, but like on the downside of Devour, it's like they don't really state the objective really clearly. So when we were playing it, it was like how do I explain this? It's like you don't know the objective and you have to figure things out as you go unless there's someone who actually played Devourer before. And when we were playing it, like myself and like two other friends, we were playing it. We only found out the objective of the game like on the second half of the game, and at a point of time when we reached the second half of the game, it's when the demon, because we were supposed to exercise a demon. The demon was crazy, like insane, and we had so much difficulties. And at the end of the day, we didn't actually clear the game, and apparently it was the easiest mode of the whole game, and we just like, nah, we're never gonna play Devour again unless it was 4 players. But the thing was, when we were getting hunted, I was always the one getting targeted, and it was pretty annoying. It was scary, but it got to the point that it was pretty annoying. Cause like, why is it me all the time? Where am I? You're in my stream. You're in my stream. Here chit chatting with me. But yeah, maybe for my debut stream, I might stream horror game if it's, because normally debut stream they don't take a long time, like less than an hour, depending on the introduction part and stuff. But if I were to do a debut stream, I would do a debut stream on its own, and then an after party. No, not really after party, but like maybe on the next day I would do like on the next day I'll probably do like horror. Will you guys actually prefer me to do like a debut stream, and right after I play, after that I will play horror game? Because that's the only thing that I can think of for my debut stream content. Oh, hey Korea, welcome to the stream. I had to save you every time, lol. That was annoying. I mean, you had to carry us. You had to carry us on. There's no way we could play Devour on our own. Welcome to the stream, Korea. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, my mind just went numb. Feel free to take your time to, like, get back on track. But yeah, it's pretty funny. On the other hand, what kind of horror games would you like me to play? I do have a few in mind, but I'm just too afraid to actually play it. And if I was to play horror games, I wouldn't play alone. I would need someone to accompany me, because I can't with horror. Like, I can't. I would need someone to accompany me when I play horror games. Because if not, I'm not gonna progress. If it's like Phasmophobia, you most definitely do not want me on your team, because I'm nah. You wouldn't want it at all. It's pretty bad. But if you guys have recommendation on like horror games, feel free to let me know. I know I'm gonna regret this for saying this at all. I'm just gonna regret myself saying it all the time. I'm gonna regret this so badly. I shouldn't have even, like, maybe I shouldn't even say anything at all. I don't think I would. I don't think it'll be a good way. I don't know. Should I do even do a horror stream? I don't know. I mean, horror holding hand stream? You mean like, what do you mean by that? Like when I play horror games, you guys are gonna hold my hand on chat? Let's play Resident Evil 6 in co-op. Wait, you can? Huh? Wait. I gotta search this up. Resident Evil 6. Resident. Oh my god, my room is so dark. I can't even. 6. Wait, I've never actually known Resident Evil 6 at all. Because I just fell off. Like, the only reason why I know Resident Evil was because of the lore. Otherwise, I wouldn't even, play it. I don't even play Resident Evil! What was it? Am I lactose intolerant? I am not lactose intolerant. I do. Yeah, I'm not that I know of. It is a game for duel, so like co-op gameplay. But from the looks of it, it's pretty it looks pretty. I don't know. I don't know. It looks pretty different from the Resident Evil I know. Like, at least in my standpoint of view, I've never actually known Resident Evil 6 at all. I mean, I don't even play Resident Evil, guys. Like I said, the only reason I know Resident Evil is because of their lore. I watched a compilation of their lore story. Like, someone actually decode and like make a theory, a full theory. It was like a 1 hour near 2 hour theory on Resident Evil, from like the first one to like stage plays to movies to the recent one, the village one. Oh, what horror game are you gonna play for future streams? Which is, I'm not sure. I'm not pretty sure. Maybe at the moment in my list, I have Devour, I have Phasmophobia, I have a game that's considered indie horror game, but I'm not sure if it is. But it'll come into play soon. What else do I have? No More Room in Hell. I'm not sure. That's not really a horror game. I think I've never actually played a game. Why did I even have this game in the first place? I don't. Oh, it's because of Egg. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, I don't really have a horror game in my list because I'm not a horror game player. Yes, Resident Evil 5 and 6 is co-op. Oh. Oh. Wait, so Resident Evil 7 is actually the what's that freaking series called? Wait. What is Resident Evil 7 called? This is before Village. Biohazard. Right? Yeah, the one, yeah, Resident Evil 7 is called Biohazard, and then there's the Village one. I actually like the story. Oh my god, jeez. Why did my oopsie. Please don't mind that. My hotkeys are everywhere. Resident Evil 7 and 8, I think you call it, the Village one and the Biohazard. Actually, I enjoy the story. I've never played it, but I've never played that game, but I've watched the lore explanation, so yeah. How about Resident Evil Village? We are hearing from Lady Demetrius. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about her. I remember that game when it first came out, and like people were like playing playthrough for it. It's like, oh, it's like everyone's like, oh, Lady Demetrius, they're like down bad for her. I'm like, okay. She's trying to kill you. You're down bad for her, okay. Portal 2 is a co-op game as well. Portal 2. Is that the one where there's 2 players and then they are like robots or something like that, and then they have to open portals or something like that? I remember there's 2 series of it, right? There's like Portal 1 and Portal 2. But I don't know if Portal 1 it's co-op. I think Portal 2 is co-op, but Portal 1 ain't co-op, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll be able to play it with other VTubers who like to collab with me for this game. Yeah, it seems interesting. Biohazard is the official name of Resident Evil in Japan. I mean, it's literally Resident Evil Biohazard. That's literally the game, but like it's pretty weird to call Resident Evil 7 Biohazard because I've only known it to be called as Resident Evil Biohazard. I've never really called it Resident Evil 7. So that's interesting. Horror games. Maybe I should pull up my Steam store and you guys can recommend me some. I'm so gonna regret this. I'm most definitely gonna regret this so badly. It's supposed to. Why am I even? Why did I decided to? Other parts are called Biohazard in Japan instead of Resident Evil. Wait, you mean it's just called Biohazard and not Resident Evil Biohazard? I mean, that is the name itself, so that is the name itself. I'm looking through my Steam right now, and I'm regretting my decision to look on horror. This is my first time going to Steam, and like Steam, that's the category, and then this is my first time I've ever even pressed horror category in my Steam. Like literally. That is them fighting hurts to you on the table. I've kind of searched it up, but I think that game, it's not really a game that I will play on stream at the moment. Maybe in future. But yeah, from what I looked at the game, it's pretty much like what's that called again? Street Fighter? It's like Street Fighter, but furry version. Yeah. Jeez, what the Okay, I just went back into Steam and what the heck, and the game House of Ashes just came up in my page. Like, why? Why? Oh Jesus, that's music. Oh my god, freaking hell. Oh. I just went in and then there's like, oh my god, I just got jump scared from the freaking music. What the frick, man? You don't hear it because I literally turn off my desktop audio, but okay, I'm gonna turn on my desktop audio because like if you guys know what's gonna happen if I do have the music playing. My Little Pony, but Street Fighters. Yeah, I don't really play Street Fighters, so maybe in future on my own time I may look into that game, but maybe not now at the moment. What the heck? Half-Life XC? What? How is that horror? Oh, what is happening right now? Oh, welcome to the stream, Snooze. We are just chatting. At the moment, we've finished. We did like 4 minutes of work, and then we decided to just move on to ZATSUDAN than just working. So what we are doing right now is just chatting. What you've missed out, I think it's just basically we were talking about debut stream. Like if I were to make a debut stream where you guys come and stuff, that's pretty much what I was talking about. Cause I felt like I have different feelings from debuting debut streams compared to when I first started. So that's what came into mind. And then we move on to like maybe if when I debut, should I play a horror game? Because that's the only game that I think that gives out a lot of the type of game that gives out a lot of content for you guys when it comes to stream. Because my reactions are pretty bad. But yeah, we are talking about games. If you guys have any like games that I should try out. Like horror games. I'm not good at horror games, but like debut stream. I look forward to it if you ever do one. The thing is, okay, kids. I've mentioned it earlier. Just gonna summarize everything. My thoughts on debut streams has changed vastly. Like from when I first thought about debut streams, but I think I might still do a debut stream because I would very much like to properly introduce myself to the audience because I've never actually introduced my lore or in general, yeah. And pretty soon I'll be not changing, but I'll be finishing not finishing, but I will not be using my current PNG model. It might change. It will change. My current PNG model will definitely change. Whether it's still gonna be PNG or Live 2D or 3D, no one knows. No one knows except for me. Whether I'm gonna use it or not. But yeah, pretty much. V-Sage? V-Sage? Wait, I've mentioned I think I've heard you mention about that. It's a first-person psychological horror game. Explore a mysterious, ever-changing house in slow pace. Atmospheric world that combines with uncannily comforting and horrifying realistic environments and enjoy a genuinely terrifying experience. I'm just looking at a thriller without any music and I'm like, nah. I can't play this alone. I can't play this game alone. I can't play this alone. I will play the horror game if there's someone with me, okay? Oh, you've played Dead by Daylight before. Yes, actually I've collabed Dead by Daylight with Korean Newgate, Mila and Eggmeister. Yeah, we've played it together. You can check my VOD when we play collab for Dead by Daylight. Roblox the Mimic. Roblox. Let me see. Roblox. I've never played Roblox. Roblox. Oh wait, it's not on Steam. Okay. It's not on Steam apparently. If it's horror game, then I have a list. I mean, feel free to share with me if you like. Feel free to share with me the horror game list that you may have. Snooze with the least. V-Sage. Shut up, Kyria. What's wrong with you? I volunteer when maybe maybe during my debut stream. I'm genuinely thinking. I'm actually I need you guys' opinion. I'll need the opinion. If I were to do a debut stream, would you guys like me to introduce my characters and everything? My characters? What? My like introduce myself a bit with like the new model that I'm using for VTubing, and then straight up jump into horror gameplay, or I end the introduction stream and then start on like after I finish my debut stream, I move on to the horror stream, like an after party kind of thing for the debut stream. Would you prefer that, or would you prefer the next day to have that? How about playing the park? The park? Give me a second. Oh my god. The park. Their park? What do you mean by the park? You mean, is there a game called the park? That's a very weird name. The park. Set in, is this the correct name? Set in a creepy amusement park hiding a dark and sinister secret. The park is a first-person psychological horror experience focused on exploration and storytelling. Interesting. I think this game, the park, it's similar to the one that I may have played before, which is like what's that called? What was the game that I played? The Circus. Yes, the Circus that I played. I think this game is pretty close to the Circus that I played. Just that the Circus was more pixelated, whereas this is more realistic. I don't know. It's a walking simulator. What? What do you mean by it's a walking simulator? So I just walk there to see how things go. Interesting. Okay. I'll add this in my list. I mean, I'm not sure how good it is. Horror with a big H. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys really want to see that badly? I don't know. There's some horror games that are pretty interesting, I guess, but I'm not sure. Like, I do know that Kyria actually played Observation Duty or something like that. But that, to me, that ain't a real horror game that I would jump into. Nightmare of Decay is another game that I've heard a lot about, but it's not really it's a pretty weird game. It's been showing up on like my recommendation for quite a bit, but I'm like, huh, interesting. that's the only reaction that I had. Yeah, Roblox is on another side. Sorry. It's fine. Oh, I do have plans to play Doki Doki Literature Doki Doki Literature Cup, but I don't know if it'll crash the stream or not. Cause I've heard that that game will crash your PC. No, the game will crash, and then some sussy things happens in the game when you want to start it again when it crashes. That's what I heard. I've never played, so I've heard about the games. There's a lot of games I've never played. It'll be interesting to play them. But if you guys have any games to recommend, just let me know. I will look up on it and decide if I will play it. Because I'm gonna be honest, there's quite a few that I would not my type of games, I guess. But yeah, there are some games that I don't play. It's not the type of game I will play, or I think it's comfortable to stream on, so I may not play it. But I will try to, you know. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, I was just looking at some stuff and it's pretty. I just saw something that looks sussy. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be like a horror game, but it doesn't look like a horror game. It looks like a yabai game. Like it does unless you have a Switch part. So it crashes my PC, like, or it crashes the stream if I were to play Doki Doki Literature Club. If I stream it, I don't know. I've never actually go into it because I'm very concerned that people told me that when at a specific point of the game will crash on its own, and it might end up crashing your OBS or something like that. That's what I heard, but I don't know. Because if my OBS crash, it will mean the stream crash, and it'll mean I have to set it up again. You know, so I'm really unsure if I can stream Doki Doki Literature Club, but I do have the game in my list right now. Lovers of Aether. Interesting. Maybe. It's the true horror, the stream crash. I mean, you know, when the stream crash, it's pretty bad. Please recommend Cuphead. Oh, I have a few friends who are like mentioning Cuphead as a pretty good game. But isn't Cuphead like a co-op game, or is it like a... Wait, is Cuphead a co-op game? I've seen some VTubers doing a collaboration playing Cuphead. I believe Niji-sanji Ian has that too. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, co-op and single. Oh, so you can choose to play as a single player co-op. Interesting. Oh, jeez. My pen just dropped. Cuphead. I will add to my list and I'll do more research about it. Co-op. Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna you know, search up on how to stream Doki Doki Literature Club because I'm really genuinely concerned. I've been wanting to stream that, but I'm really concerned that it might end up crashing the entire stream. if it crashed the entire the stream, there's no point in me streaming it, doesn't it? You know. Yeah. I have the game. I have the game. Oh, I had a friend who just DM'd me a recommendation. I don't know if I want to play it. Getting over it. They asked me to play it for my debut stream to watch me mold, and I'm like, what? You want to watch me mold so badly? Because I'm pretty known to be bad at jump quest games, and getting over it is probably gonna test my patience very badly. I've watched a lot of VTubers moaning very badly from that game. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. This week's stream schedule is pretty much not much happening. Oh yeah, speaking of that, from tomorrow to getting over it, I've seen that game before. Yeah, it's just a game for you to mold so badly with narrator narrating the whole thing, and it's gonna be you having like but tomorrow, okay, if you have seen my sketch, okay, you know what, I'll quickly pull up this image so it's easier for me to explain. My nose is being a bit stuffy right now. I have no idea why, but yeah. So oh, that's pretty big. Why are you so big? Schedule? What the heck? Why are you so big? Okay. If you're seeing my schedule for, let me just cover my face. Okay, there we go. If you've seen my schedule, from tomorrow to from the 19th to the 21st, I will be away. Actually, I'm going away for a short break. 3 days break. Cause I have some stuff to do. I will be having a short holiday with a very good friend of mine to take a breather. Because it's the summer and I don't want to. I don't really want to go touch grass, but I mean it's better to, I guess. And on Friday and Saturday, and then from Friday to Sunday, I'll be streaming all 3 days to make up for like the 3 days break I'm gonna do. And next week I'll probably stream a bit more, maybe. For Friday I'll be playing Danganronpa. Hopefully I have fixed the glitch of the game. Hopefully, and let's try to finish up the first chapter on Friday. Yeah, and on Saturday we are gonna try to finish up Beyond Two Souls and then move on to another game. Cause I kind of want to play other games as well, but I kind of want to finish some games that we've started with, and then move on to another game. Probably what game it is, I'm not sure yet, but I'll consider it for next week's schedule. Yeah. And it's on Sunday, on the 24th of July at 9 p.m. JST time. Oh, I just realized I did not put JST, but my schedule has always been JST. So on 9 p.m. JST, Memory Down the Abyss podcast, we'll have a new guest. Kubi no Neko Puchi-san. Yes. I've been friends with him for quite a while now. I'm really grateful that he actually decided to accept my invitation to come into the podcast. So if you have any questions or like comments, like the very first podcast we've done, Marshmallow will be open throughout from today onwards to the stream on the day itself. So I will always be looking out on the questionnaires on the stream during the podcast. And However, the Google form will only be open to the 23rd at 11:59 p.m. GST time. So if you are gonna leave questions on Google form, please leave it till 23rd of July 11:59 p.m. But like I said, the marshmallow will be open throughout. Buchi-san, I'm friends with. Yes, I've noticed that. Patsu. Oh, you mean the stream? Which one? Which part two are you referring to, Mischief? Another podcast. Let's go. Will there marshmallow questions involved? Yes, the marshmallow questions will be involved. So both the Google form and the marshmallow will be involved. I'm still testing out on which will be better. At the moment, marshmallow seems like a better option, but yeah, like marshmallow seems like a better option for questionnaires, but Google form it's more for those who may have like long questions or like but yeah. Both both keeps anonymity like anonymous. You'll be asked like we'll be reading the questions anonymously, so we don't know who asked the question or who asked for like a comment something they want us to do or like I don't know if you can call it fan service, but yeah. But yeah, pretty much anything you have you would like to ask us to do or ask us to read out, you can like I said, feel free to put it in the Google form or Marshmallow. I will consolidate everything together and then compile it all together and then do it during the stream. And during the stream, Google Form will be out of service, but the marshmallow will still be open. So where during the stream or during the podcast on its own, I will always refresh the page of the marshmallow to check on any new questions are coming in. And pretty much it's pretty much the same as yesterday's podcast, the very first podcast. So yeah, today I'm surprised that we were both streamed nearly 2 hours on this ZATSUDAN. I wasn't expecting people to actually participate in this, but yeah. So tomorrow I won't tomorrow to what? To Thursday I won't be streaming, but I'll be on Twitter actually. And one of the things I'm working on is actually I have a Discord server, but I am not making it an open server yet until I figure things out, because I'm gonna take things one at a time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Danganronpa, yes. Actually, when I streamed the very first stream for Danganronpa, I actually wanted to play the prologue and then finish up chapter 1 together, but it takes a long time because it's a very long storytelling. So maybe on this week I will try to finish up chapter 1, and maybe on chapter 1's, yeah, I will try to finish chapter 1. If I'm not able to, then this will probably be a Danganronpa series in my stream. My channel is gonna have Danganronpa series at this point. Oh, hi, Reptile. Welcome to the stream. This is pretty rare for you coming. This is your first time coming to my stream. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, we've been talking for like 2 hours. Yeah, I think this is a very good place where we can end the stream for today, because I do apologize that my ASMR is not that ASMR, because I don't really have a appropriate settings for ASMR at this point, so I figured today will be a testing phase. But maybe in the near future I might do a proper ASMR. Maybe in future, who knows when. When I have the funds for it. Have a great I hate Monday. Ciao ciao XOXO. It's Monday blues. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you everyone. For coming to my stream today. For accompanying me to work with me and have a chit chat and maybe do a few discussions together. And I'll see you guys on. I'll see everyone again on Friday. Yeah, on Friday, cause I'll be away from Tuesday to Thursday. But I'll still be on Twitter most of the time. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, night, whatsoever of the time zone you are in. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Hope to see you guys then. Bye bye.